Hi, I am Nate Snellenberger, President of ISTA. I'm asking you, as a local president, to watch this important message and to share this video and the information within it with members and non-members. Recently, I talked to a local president who said that some of his members were questioning the value of ISTA. He said they asked whether ISTA was still able to contribute to the well-being of its members and if they should remain as members. I was surprised by those comments because I know the answer to both questions is a resounding yes. I thought about recent ISTA accomplishments and decided that even in our world of information overload, perhaps some of ISTA's members have not kept themselves informed by opening our emails or visiting our website, and therefore do not understand what ISTA has accomplished on their behalf just this past year. So I want to share or remind you of just a few of our recent accomplishments and successes. Remember last August when the Indiana Department of Education wanted to require all teachers to sign a contract that defined working days and minimum hours and gave the Department of Ed unbridled control over teaching conditions? Was it a coalition of non-members, or a group of independent locals, or any other organization that responded to advocate for educators? No, it was ISTA that demanded respect for educators by taking immediate action, filing a lawsuit stating that the contract was illegal. Subsequently, the judge agreed with ISTA, and new contract language was ordered and issued. Remember last February when the Indiana Department of Education sent out an ISTEP affidavit to be signed by all teachers who administer ISTEP tests, asking them to affirm a list of promises that are not reasonable? Did non-members or independent locals or any other organization respond? No. Again, ISTA took on the challenge and demanded respect for teachers. ISTA challenged the action taken by the Department of Ed, which resulted in the affidavit being rescinded. During the recently completed 2012 General Assembly, ISTA successfully opposed a bill that would have accelerated state takeover of public schools by private management companies. Instead, the General Assembly created a Select Commission of Education, which will oversee rules and proposals developed by the State Board of Education and the State Department of Education regarding teacher evaluations and licensure. It was ISTA, not non-members, not independent locals, that led the charge to create this commission, and we look forward to working with the commission in the coming months. It was also ISTA, not non-members or independent locals, that successfully fought voucher expansion bills that would have enabled private school students to gain easier access to state-funded vouchers or tax credit scholarships. Now, on to another subject. Apparently, some educators think that collective bargaining and discussion no longer exist in Indiana. That is just not factual. In fact, the importance of bargaining and discussion is more vital now than ever before. With that in mind, ISTA held its 35th annual collective bargaining conference in early March. More than 500 ISTA local leaders, a record high number in the 35-year history of this conference, attended. Bargaining teams from across the state received in-depth training and information about how to best negotiate and discuss issues under the new bargaining law. No other organization, no group of non-members, no independent locals provide the level of training and support to teachers and education support professionals that ISTA does. It is also very important to understand that legislation passed in 2011 removes the requirement for ISTA to represent non-members in the future. In these changing and uneasy times, when public educators are under relentless scrutiny, I cannot imagine why any teachers or education support professionals would even consider going it alone without the support and representation provided to them by ISTA. So if you are ever asked, why should I join ISTA? Please share this information as just a small part of the reason to belong to an organization whose goal is to demand respect for public schools, public school educators, and education support professionals. Thank you for all you do.